that we might understand some social concepts very different. So if we as different people understand concepts differently, then you can imagine how misunderstandings are literally built in our everyday life just because of our cultures, right? So I really think that networks work in Finland, but I don't think that we have the same understanding of what actually the practice of networking takes. I think that so for example, back in Spain, networking means that whenever I'm gonna be out of a job, I'll call Ezekiel and he's gonna give me a job. And it's that, I mean, like, I don't know if this happens just back in Madrid or, but like, at least this is how it happened for me, right? So I was not in that situation back in Spain because, as I said, in nursing is different, but then many people that I know, their networking usually work like this. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just call Pepita and I'll get a job tomorrow, right? Meanwhile, in Finland, we do have networks and we do use those networking situations, but not to get a job, but to maybe get us visibility, as you said before, to get people to know you, for you to get to know people, for you to help yourself to somehow become interested in what is actually that you really want. Okay, so you moved to Finland because you wanted to become an engineer. So what now? No, I'm just going to become an engineer. Okay, through what, right? So I think it's very it's a place where you could use all your curiosity and you could experience a lot how people build trust here in Finland. You could experience a lot how the way in which like Finnish people, or not necessarily Finnish people, people that have been here living for a long time, how do they feel in relation to their own professional identity, and what could you do to build that as well? So have I answered your
Yes,
question? Yes.
so
Okay.
much
Good.
more than I asked. I
Yes.
actually I think we have the same understanding. Yeah. A little bit long time, I think over 2 years, I also made one video which I also
Yes.
published on TikTok, and that I discussed also the same concept.
Yes.
Yeah, I mentioned that, um, I use an example of, taking shoes off. Like there are some people, they don't care, they're just walking with their shoes everywhere. And we have Finland, you have to take off your shoes at the door, you just can't walk in. I believe there could be some people who do that, but on average, that's the way. Yeah, so you may come in from your culture and you're just walking with your shoes, and then everybody else is like, oh my God, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
And you'll see the expressions on their face. So if you are not really careful into understanding, or you don't make any efforts to understand, okay, guys, how do you do your things here?
Yes.
You may just also be shocked by their expressions on their face. You may leave, also frustrated
Right.
that these guys, they don't like me. Why?
Right.
Why did they show me that
Right.
face? Yeah,
Yes.
but the reality is that you just did something different from what they used to do. So maybe it just need an effort to understand each other.
Right.
I love that
Yes.
response.
Yes.